Hello my soul family, welcome to my spirituality retreat 2020. This is going to be for this full moon in Pisces. Now let us talk a little bit about this energy that's coming in, all that we have to close the past cycle ever since that last new moon in Leo. And that last new moon in Leo, I didn't do a spirituality retreat because I was guided to put my focus on other things, which is future planning, actually taking action when it comes to our health and wellness, our spiritual practices, because remember that at the core of anything, we need to prioritize our alignment of body, mind, and spirit. And this is what this full moon in Pisces is really helping to exemplify and highlight, because that is the theme of the next coming months and this first few months of this new cycle that we're entering, this new chapter where we are unleashing our exponential abilities, our true unlimited power, and we're really tapping into this superhuman ability within all of us. This is asking us to be fearful, to really strive towards our dreams with confidence, with courage, and with adamancy that we can do it. So we are being called to push past our comfort zone and really stay committed to these goals that we've set for ourselves, because in the beginning when we set goals for ourselves, it's all very dreamy and very optimistic, right? That yes, I'm gonna do all these things, I can do it. But then when it comes to the moment of it, the true test, when it gets difficult, when you're tired, or when you don't want to wake up out of bed, for example, that's the real deal. That's where you are being called to tap into your spiritual strength and keep pushing forward, because on the other side of this uncomfortableness is where the ability of our dreams coming true lies. So we need to have faith in the divine with whatever instructions we're being guided to take, even though it might seem like a lot or out of our reach or just crazy for that matter. We need to remember this saying that crazy is genius. So let us put this into perspective today and ask the divine to help us to heal. Because when we're healed, spiritually aligned, body, mind, and spirit, we are able to hear the divine calling more clear with no distractions and no interruptions. We want to make sure that there's no static between our communication, between us and the divine. So whatever it is that you have right now to start building a new future, use it to its maximum ability. And this is causing us as well to have to think outside the box, get creative, and try new routes, new ways of doing things, because we just might be surprised as to what we discover. And we also might be surprised as to where the divine is really pushing us to go towards, which might take us off, a little bit off, what's that word? Just off guard, right? Off guard. And it's also about letting down our guards, right? Opening our heart chakra to be able to receive these new blessings that the divine is wanting to bring into our life. But we might subconsciously be sabotaging ourselves by having a closed heart, or putting up walls of defenses, or thinking the worst when really it's all an illusion created by our ego mind. And we really need to get more in touch with our higher self, which is always guiding us in the right direction. This is basically following our intuition, because our intuition always guides us on the right way. Our intuition is directly connected to spirit, the Holy Spirit, and we need to really put in that time as well to tap into this ancient wisdom. And I do a lot of this in my School of Light. So I would really recommend that you do that, because this new cycle is only for those who are awoken and who are really ready to step into this new earth and just embrace the little blisses of life and see the paradise that your world can be. Earth is a magical place, but not everybody sees it that way. And for those who do see it that way, remember the law of attraction. You attract what you believe, you attract what you see, and you attract what you envision. This is definitely a time from this new moon in Leo to this full moon in Pisces, and even until the next new moon, to begin to envision our higher self, because this visualization exercise is gonna build up this momentum to get us to where we want to be. That person that we desire to be, our ideal self, that future self, we need to start acting like we are already that future self, a new you. And that's how we're going to get there, because our whole attitude is going to change. Therefore, our whole energy is going to change. So definitely check out my new soul coaching program. It's a 10-week intensive, A New You. I walk you step by step, week by week, on how to heal from the inside out. So now that we've said that, done, that's the energy. I want to keep it short and sweet, but that's the energy for this full moon cycle, building up to this new moon cycle, and even the past new moon. Okay, and I'm even being guided to perhaps do these only once a month, a full moon ritual, because the full moon rituals is about celebrations, celebrating these new changes that we have set forward with the intentions that we set for ourselves in the new moon. So the new moon is more about planning and strategizing this new moon cycle. The full moon is when you come into celebration. So the true way of celebrating these moon cycles is to only celebrate on the full moon, which is once a month. And the new moon cycle is meant to be done in hermit mode. That's how I spent my new moon. Still do your purification rituals, but focus on planning, setting your goals, aligning and delineating the steps that you need to take to get there. And that's what we're here to do today, is to celebrate these new changes that we have committed to, that now we need to follow through. Okay, and that's the difficult part, but that's the test. But we can do it, because you know why? We are warriors of light, and we are warriors of light, and we are in this military of God. And with this huge army of light being built all around the world by the divine, we're going to be able to create so much healing, revolutionary change for this new world that we're entering into, this new earth, this new timeline. Remember that this year 2020 has been a transitory one, a transitionary one, and it's going to be over soon. So don't think that this is our new reality, because it very much is not. So don't give into fear, only give into love. And learn more about this in my spiritual book club, where I teach A Course in Miracles. That's a very spiritual book that's actually based on Jesus' teachings. So it's separate from the Bible. It's not a book in the Bible, but it really is connected to our spiritual journey. So let us get started with some sambo healing. I brought my sambo healing. I'm really feeling that we need to have some music in our lives. So let us just close our eyes. And I also am going to invite you to check out my new mindful meditation program. It's a 6-week program, and this mindful meditation program walks you phase by phase, 6 phases, in building up your stamina to meditate for longer. It's a transcendental deep meditation, so it's different. It's more of a silent meditation, but trust that you will need guidance to it. So check it out. It's really been helping me on my own personal journey. I'm already on phase 3, so I'm so excited to begin phase 3 this weekend. Make sure that you schedule in where you're going to do when you're going to set the time for those meditations, because they do take quite some time. So let us begin with some sambo healing and see if anything else wants to come up. But let us just enjoy the luxury of life, the sound of music. Music is the universal language of life. So thank you all for being here. Thank you for joining this beach paradise location that I'm going to be doing these spirituality retreats in from now on, to really connect us to the ocean, the other spiritual realms, the life underneath the waters, and just the purification of the actual water element, because that's what today's about. Purification, purifying our body, mind, and spirit. And that's also what September is about, because we are in Virgo season. Virgo season is all about purification, returning to the sacredness from within us. So you also want to join my Sacred Woman Healing Circle program that is available. It's an 8-week intensive program. And yeah, so let us begin. Let's see if I can try something different. Just breathe and just be. There's nowhere to be but in this moment right now. Receive this golden healing light from the divine who wants to heal us right now from any heartaches, any past wounds, any trauma. And the divine wants to reassure us that all is well. You are safe and protected. And all was just a lesson. So let it go. Let the pain go. Let us receive this beautiful energy for this full moon in Pisces, and let us move forward with confidence and positivity and love for ourselves and for others. Let us love our life with passion, and let us love our mission with lots of conviction. Be assertive enough to express your spiritual truth through your artwork, your language, your words, in whatever way the divine is calling you as a light worker to step forth up to the front, because there are people looking up to us, and we have a duty to inspire the world, uplift the spirits of others, so that we can all come together in this communion and be blessed by the divine. This is a beautiful day. Enjoy it. I'm wishing you all an amazing and beautiful day. Namaste.